All right, we're gonna start this over. How you doing? My name is Anthony Fahad Johnson. I'm the creator and founder of Hustlers Redemption Intergroup. Hustlers Redemption Intergroup is a 12-step program intergroup I made for people who don't get high, never got high. Well, people that got high, it's for both. Right. But it's really for illegal gain addiction. I coined this thing illegal gain addiction because it's not just the drug dealer. It's the swiper. It's Bernie Madoff. Why y'all think Bernie kept on stealing money after he had trillions and billions of dollars? Why would you keep on going?
He was addicted.
He was addicted. Addiction surfaces in many ways of our life. So I came up with this thing. I'm gonna give you a brief introduction real quick. I'm gonna start this over. I would like to briefly tell you how this intergroup came into existence. One of the reasons I worked so hard to get this message to the youth is to save them before they get knee deep in the game and help those of age who are still think this illegal hustling game is just that, a game. It's not a game. It's playing with us. May this intergroup HRI along with our higher power help us save us from a maximum rescue date of 999. Previously, I told y'all what 999 means, and I'm doing this for the video. 999 is the expiration date you have on your compensation sheet when you up north, when you got life on the back. Whether it's a 3 to life, 6 to life, 25 to life, 999. You go up soon as you get to All-Star or downstate, you be like, let me see my compensation sheet. You can't wait till it's coming 2 days because you want to see when you're going home. Because once you know when you're going home, it kind of eases the burden. I know what I got to do. But you don't know when you're going. That's why Rikers Island and them county jails is such a mind boggle. You be like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm getting. But once you know what you get, it eases the burden a little bit. It done it for me anyway. I know what I'm going on. I know what I got to do. Baby, I'll go home in 6 years. You gonna hold on? Yes or no? But when you don't know, you know what I'm saying? The spirit of unknown is crazy. So that compensation sheet. But when you see 999 in your compensation sheet, you're like, whoa. Anyway, max race to date at 999. The words game over under it. HRI was born in summer 2018 upstate Hell's Creek. I was in an upstate run recovery program called KSEC at the time. After about 2 weeks of sitting in a group with the other 48 inmates who were trying to get through the program and into work release, the idea of the intergroup came to me. For some crazy reason, I was the only drug addict out of 48 people. Now, I told myself something's wrong here. Either there's a bunch of low riding drug dealers in here, drug addicts in here, or this program is the wrong umbrella with the wrong name. After hearing the 24th inmate said he was addicted to the money, they say, who's addicted to drugs here? I'd be like, me, maybe one other guy over there. Then they'd be like, I'm addicted to the money. I'm addicted to the lifestyle. So after hearing the 24th person, I said, hold up. Something's wrong here. These kids, and once you're in the dorm for 6 months with somebody, you get to know their story. So I said, this guy ain't never did no drugs before in his life. He never did no drugs before in his life. And the idea came to me. I've been in 12-step programs. Um, I'm dual addicted. I was addicted to sniffing coke at a very young age. Where I grew up in Asbury Park, New Jersey, sniffing coke was like they smoke weed right now. All the big drug dealers did it. The pretty girls, everybody it was like how people smoke weed now. That's how it was. So, not even knowing that I was addicted to this powder cocaine, you know what I'm saying? Because it was sociable. As long as you ain't cook it up and put it in a cooker bottle and smoke it, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we smoke weed. But I was also addicted to a lifestyle. Like I was drinking Moet champagne and pipers at 17 years old. We was popping bottles like when I was 17 back in the 80s. So
what's a piper?
Pipers is like Moet. It's like Dom Perignon. You know, okay.
Pipers is.
Pipe.
It ain't no Don.
No, it's not
Pipers
Don, but Moet made by Don. Yeah, Moet
yeah.
made by Don. Yeah. But Moet and
Pipers
Pipers back then.
Yeah,
but Pipers and Moet back then was like running neck to neck. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is that I sold my first drug at like 15 years old. Um, I remember I used to go to a place Harlem called Harsh's Heart, buy my little pound of weed and come back down to Jersey and sell it. Then I started selling tabs of mescaline. And I made so much money profit wise at 16 years old off of tabs of mescaline. I was paying like 40 to 60 cents a tab and selling for $5. And I was the only one in town to have it. It was mescaline as acid, LSD. Let's see. We have someone that's a little clinical here, so we have to explain for her. Paper Mike died, slow sunshine. And the profit margin I made from that back then, um, and I said I would never smoke coke. And I said, you know what? I remember when I said when I turned 18, I was gonna get out the game. I said when I turn 18, when I can really go to jail for this, I'm gonna stop. That's what I told myself. My grandfather was a lieutenant in the police department. For real. You know, when he was cool though, he'd be like, yo, put them cars up because my first cousins, I won't say their name, they had the bag. They had the 98s, the Jeeps. They was selling that powder 100 miles an hour. They was getting it. And he used to be like, yo, y'all put them cars up, you know. State boys come in, they come get y'all. I can't do nothing for you. But I realized back then that I was addicted to a lifestyle. I remember I used to go to the bar and see my substitute teacher. They'd be like, Tony, what you doing here? I said, what are you doing here? And, you know, being that I had the bag, you know, they let me in, they let me drink, the bartender, I got the bag. You know, so I was addicted to a lifestyle of ease at a very young age. You know, um, none of my cousins worked. They got up at 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? 2 o'clock. So, and they made their money, and everybody made money. So I look back at my inventory, and this program teaches about doing inventory too. I have a 12 step, basically like NAAA, but I've just changed it up a little bit for those who can't identify with NAAA because you got to think a 17-year-old kid I'm trying to bring this program to. He'd be like, he can't identify with smoking crack, living under a bridge, stealing out of Dwayne Reed. He can't identify with that, but the information is still valid and it can help him. So let me continue to go on right here because I can get off sidetrack sometimes. For some crazy reason, I was the only drug addict in 48. I told myself either a bunch of this program under our own umbrella. After hitting 24th grade, I came to believe that the other 48 addicts were not addicted to using drugs. They were addicted to the easy money and the lifestyle and legal gain affords them. Now, the information the KSAC was given is very valid, but it was made for those with drug addictions. The bar is set too far apart for any illegal hustler to pardon me. The bar is set too far for any illegal hustler to identify with a person being homeless, stealing with chain stores like CVS, Dwayne's, Reed's, etc., selling their ill-gotten gains for pennies on the dollars. Real crackhead shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't identify with it. I could identify with it because I did it. But if I'm talking to this 19-year-old brother, this 20-year-old brother, or this 55-year-old brother that never did no drugs, he can't identify with that. Man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't never lived that life. But the information is so valid. So what I did was I'm Muslim, and I couldn't read Arabic when I first became Muslim. I'm struggling. Learned in, I'm from Jersey, we all be on the hop over there. So, I learned it in English, but I had to have it translated. That's the Quran is translated into English so you can understand it and better learn your deen. That's the reason by the translation. So I said, if they translated this Quran and this Quran has helped me, why can't I translate this information that is given out in NAs and people got 30, 40 years clean and it's helping them and translate it for someone like this young brother or this guy over here that's 50 years old that he never did no drugs and he still keep on going to jail talking about he's trying to feed his family. So what I did was translate the information. I'm going to go real quickly over a couple of steps and break this down. Everybody's got a paper. If y'all want to look at the paper, the back page. Oh, here you go, bro. Yep. The 12 steps of Hustler's Redemption Intergroup. Here you go. My bad. Yes, sir. Yep. You know what? I got the one I'm using. I got some in the back. I'll make sure you get one. I'll make sure you get one. All right. I'll make sure you get one. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I didn't make enough copies. I appreciate all y'all coming too. I do appreciate it. I thank Miss Inga, Miss Christine for allowing me to come. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. The first step. Anybody want to read the first step?
I'll do it.
Yeah, I get everybody to participate. This is a group thing. It's an intergroup. You know?
We admit that our lives have become unmanageable due to our addiction to a lifestyle of illegal gains and have to and had to do
Had to have DOC manage it
and
for us.
had to have DOC, which is Department of Corrections,
Department of Correction for us.
manage it for us.
Okay. See, when you come to admit something, an admission, like if I like a girl, I have to have an admission like I like you. You know what I'm saying? So these things are admissions, and we've all done that, guy, girl. I like you, so we know what an admission is. When I admit that my life is becoming manageable, like I'll go up one time and be like, oh, I just caught bad luck. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But when you got 3 and 4 state bids, 6, 7 county bids, and you be like, you know what? Maybe my life is unmanageable. And if you don't see the unmanageability in your life, when these people keep on taking you away from your family, taking you off the street, having to tell you want to shower, shit, eat. I'm keeping an eye. And I apologize for saying you. I had to have somebody manage my life because my life was unmanageable, even without the drugs. I'm gonna make a confession, not a confession, but I'm gonna tell you where I'm at right now. Like I have 5 years clean. From not now. I had. I had 5 years clean from no illegal substance, no illegal, no drug. I got 10 months. I think tomorrow. I got 10 months now. Had to start it all over again. I got 10 months. I got 10 months. Now I came home in 2018 and got married when I was up. I said, let me get married. It was cookie crunch, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything's going good. I had this intergroup. I started, did a movie, did TV shows. That's how I got this speaking engagement here. I showed her my TV show. I said, Anthony, that's incredible. I said, well, thanks. But at the end of the day, even without the drugs, I still got some addictive personalities. And them things surfaced again. They surfaced again. I said, I got rid of the drugs. All right. I got rid of the drugs, got rid of the alcohol, but I didn't get rid of the lifestyle. I'm still out here trying to pop bottles with models, and I can't afford this. I make $16 an hour. How am I going to afford this on my income? I don't care if I do get some overtime. How am I going to afford this? You know what I'm saying? So, during the pandemic, and it's after having a documentary, a movie, TV. I seen myself on the big screen in NYU. And after having everything going for me during the pandemic, and things wasn't even all that tight. I just didn't really have a job. But my wife had me, she worked in the medical field, so she was really booming. And things wasn't really tight, but you know what? My illegal thinking kicked up. Ooh, I'm the point man. And I'll tell you what I did. I was the point man. Everybody from Jersey was calling me. Jokers I ain't heard from in 30 years. Yo, Tone, I heard. Yeah, come on up. And me thinking, right, it kicked up the legal part, right? I was making a couple dollars off the point. But then you know what? The Connect gave me 10 grams one day and said, listen, I ain't got no cash on me, but here you go. I said, okay, cool, because during the transaction, I wasn't touching nothing. Joker coming by 400, 500 grams. I wasn't touching nothing. Just give me my kickback. All I was the point man. But see, my illegal gain addiction, right? I wasn't even supposed to be doing that. After having a TV show, movie, and I'm doing this intergroup, I was in the wrong. I was out of the box. But see, I'm up here telling you about this stuff, right? And I'm up here being the point man. So you know what? God don't like ugly. No, don't. He don't like ugly. Picked up. Almost threw away everything. Wrapped up 19 open felonies. All grand larcenies, all over $4,500. I think my lowest one was like 3,200. I'm currently in treatment. Well, I'm in re-entry for 19 open grand larcenies. I got to turn into incarceration, being that I never had no violence. But and I tell you all this is that if I don't make this constant commitment that my life is unmanageable without a guideline, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. So that's why I and some people might benefit from this program. So he said, when I became to know that my life is unmanageable, and like when I go to jail, I get straight. I go to jail, I get straight, man. I think I had one ticket in all my years. One ticket. I get on my dean. I go to the law library. I work good jobs. I work in the library. I do things. I run programs. And that's sad for a man of 55 to have somebody manage your life for you. For you to do well, you got to have a foot on your neck. That's where the unmanageability comes in. And I had to have DOC manage my life. Step 2 says we came to believe that we can learn to live life on life's terms, a legal job, making $16 an hour, walking in the sun, burning up, right? Legal businesses, we can be restoring the sanity. Because me, I have to admit that I was insane to mess my life up again after having a wife, nice car, living in Jackson, New Jersey, to get back into this realm and mess my life again. It's insanity. It's insanity to want to go sleep when I don't have nothing against nobody. Don't take this wrong. I'm a heterosexual man. I don't like sleeping next to the next man. I don't. I don't want to share a cell. I don't want to share a shower with you. None of that. So I had to be insane to go back into this lifestyle knowing that this could happen. And 9 times out of 10, my inventory, every time I did a crime, sooner or later I went to jail. So the insanity. So I had to come to believe that if I could just get a job, stay on my job, like I had my job for 8 years. I done been to jail twice and still got my same job, only through the grace of my higher power.
Amen.
You know, I don't make a lot of money, but I get some good hours and I'm able to survive. But and we talk about the legal businesses. All praise to my higher power, and I don't mean to get religious, I don't have to tell you, but I just bought an online company. I just bought 1,000 dresses from my niece. Ladies dress, 1,000. I sold 150 my first weekend open. I sold 150 dresses this weekend.
That's good.
150 dresses this weekend. And I tell you that to tell you like things can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to sell drugs. We ain't gotta swipe new cards. I ain't gotta compromise yours and my bank account no more. You know what I'm saying? How old are you, brother?
I'll be 40 in March.
Okay, you 40, just look a lot younger. But you
Thank
know,
you.
40,
Thank
but 40,
you.
but 40, but 40 is the what's the name? But 40 is the that's the swipe. How old are you, bro? About the same age? No, brother, right there. How old are you, bro? You're 31. Okay. See, 40 and 31. Y'all don't sell drugs no more. That's not y'all thing. What is it? What's the big crime for y'all?
I mean, for me, it's no crime.
I'm
I
talking
did
about the
15.
age.
I came home in 2018 too.
Okay,
but
okay.
It's
profiling. It's profiling. It's swiping. It's identity
fraud,
theft.
Fraud
It's
stuff.
fraud.
Yeah.
It's fraud. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do that no more. Like I've been home 7 months and like I got a couple of dollars today. You know what I'm saying? Like I blew some money. Now it's time to crack down. They about to, I got like 5 more months to be out where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And technically, I got places to go, but ain't none of mine. My sister always gonna have a room for me. You know what I'm saying? Might have this person, but technically ain't none of that stuff mine. So now I have to like take what I just did, this investment I just did, flip it and go on to another investment. But see, these are things that are possible if we follow some steps in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, know that I admit that I'm addicted to the game. Because once I take the drugs away, you took the drugs away. Now I can't shoot no dice. I can't. I can't go or swipe a card no more. I find a card, I can't pick it up and go swipe it. Because you done took the drugs and stuff away from me. Now I got these other devices left in me that need to be addressed. Because Oasis only pays for drugs and alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I come here talking this HRA stuff, and Oasis come in here and be like, you can do it all you want, we ain't giving you no money. Because Oasis is drug and alcohol. But it's some things that we are still suffering from. And we're wondering why, okay, I come through program and I get the program, I stop using drugs, and I still wind up in jail. You know, it's a lot of things. And some things go, I know I can't commit no crimes right now because most of the time when I committed some crimes, right, the next thing I know, I'm going to be smoking some coke or crack. Because they go hand in hand. Because I'm gonna come up with some material, right? And the Dominican, he gonna have all the money. He gonna be like, listen, I got half and half, and my crazy behind gonna take it. So the best thing for me to do is not even get in the game at all, and put myself in danger. Because I know I'm left to my own devices. I will steal. Like since I've been home these 7 months, like Joker came to me like, yo, I got a $50,000 play on such and such. 22 is yours. You know, to be transparent, when I came home in February, my wife threw everything I owned away. I didn't have a dime. I had $265 I made on the boat. That's all I had. No clothes, no nothing. God seemed different. I made a couple moves here, legal moves. You know what I'm saying? I caught a lick on Rikers Island, caught a lawsuit, used that money to go to this money, and I just used my God-given abilities, hustling mentalities that I learned in the illegal game, and transferred it into something different. You know, I sold over 2,000 pair of glasses this summer. You know, I sell frames. I was able to use this money to invest in this clothing line, and it's already online. You can go on. You know what I'm saying? So it's already built in my niche like this. It just came in my lap. So I'm still hustling. So I don't want to take the hustle out the hustler. I just want to change the product, and it's easy to sell drugs. It's easy. It's a little harder for me to go out and sell this lady's dress or sell these glasses.
Can you just repeat that for me again? You said you don't want to take.
I don't want to take the hustle out of the hustler. I just want to change the product the hustler sells. That's it. You know, one of the steps we made a decision that we would turn our illegal hustling ways into legal businesses, becoming CEOs and not having to have our lives run by CEOs ever again. I'll repeat that one more time. We made a decision that we would turn our illegal hustling ways into legal businesses, becoming CEOs and not having CEOs in these penitentiaries run our lives ever again. I can't make that decision for you. I had to make that decision for myself that I was tired of these ladies that's younger than my daughter telling me, get your behind in bed. Yo, get off the floor. Matter of fact, let me write you a ticket. It's going to cost you $25 because, you know, Rikers Island is $25. Up north is $5. But I got sick of this girl's my daughter's age, and now she making a couple of hundred, she making 100 grand a year, so her attitude's changed, and her boyfriend did something crazy, and she's taking down on me. So I said, I refuse to have this happen to me ever again. So I repeat that one more time. We made a decision. I made a decision to turn our illegal hustling ways into legal ways. It's a lot of ways out there right now. They got grants for a lot of different things. We're in a program setting. It's a lot of grants that we're entitled to. Find out what they are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got to sit around here with no money. Even the can lady to collect cans and bottles, she make $500 to $600 a week. That can, you see the little Chinese lady or the lady, she make $500 to $600 a week. Like I clean the bathrooms at my job for an extra $150 a week. It takes me 20 minutes. I hope my boss don't hear this. Only takes me 20. It takes me 20 minutes, and I make an extra $150. The girls was complaining. He called me. I called him one day. I'm like, hey, he said, Anthony, you know anybody want to make a couple extra dollars? I said, doing what? He said, somebody clean the bathrooms at the office for $150. I said, that would be me. I'm on the phone like you can see me with my hand up in the air like this. I said, that would be me because I have no area. I got another job that I work on Saturdays, and I used to run the head of the house, the front of the house, 250-seat restaurant. You know what I do on Saturdays now? I wash dishes. It's $125 for 5-6 hours work. Let me get that. Let me get that. But it affords me the lifestyle that I had before when I was selling drugs or swiping cards. Like, I want to go out to eat. I go out to eat. If I want to buy something, I buy it. Now I might budget shop, like I go to the Nike store on 25th Street. You know what I'm saying? I bought 3 pair of sneakers for $100. But like I pretty much, I'm pretty much 7 months out of jail, and I'm pretty much able to do what I want to do. And I came home with zero. With zero. So what I'm trying to say is that this program is designed to help somebody that doesn't have a drug problem but doesn't think they have a problem at all. They think it's just their way of life. This is it. That's all I know. This is all that's going to ever happen. This is all I ever seen. And it's not. This program where I'm at Osbourne Association today, all of us right here have changed our lives around. What keeps me clean today too, on both ends, I see the pain in the addict space that uses drugs, and I see the pain in the drug dealer space And when he can't sell his drugs, I see it. I remember one person of the month, y'all gonna laugh at this, right? One first of the month, I'm coming downstairs. I come downstairs. First of the month, like the second. It's the second. It's early in the morning. I see 10 drug dealers out there and one addict. They all out there like this. I said, whoa, what's going on here? I said, man, it's slow. How is it slow on the first of the month? You got 10 different crack dealers in front of a building and one addict out there. So I seen the pain in their face. So they got all this work. They got their bills to pay and they can't pay them. So I see the pain on both sides of the spectrum. I see the pain. So that keeps me out of the wood. And I see the pain over here. I don't want that pain no more because I have both pains. You ever have some work and you ain't got nobody to buy it? And you got bills to pay?
Got some bad work.
No, you got good work and they ain't selling. No, listen.
You got some bad work.
No, listen. I've seen this with my own eyes recently too.
Yeah.
Recently, like I walk through the hood now. Everybody got work.
Yeah.
The price of cocaine is dirt cheap. It's like it's damn near in the 90s. Back like it was in the 90s now. The price of cocaine is dirt cheap. Everybody got it. And a lot of people are like, us here are in treatment. So who's buying? You know what I'm saying? So the thing I'm trying to say is that I see it pain on both of their faces. I'm gonna do one more step and I'll end it with that because we're on 30 minutes. I told you to keep this short, and I appreciate y'all for coming. We have done an inventory of our illegal hustling careers, spending time on the streets versus time on the jail, searching to see if the lifestyle was a good investment so far. Let's do a quick inventory. I'll do mine. And if anybody wants to share and do theirs real quick, we can. Time spent on the street. Okay, I'm 55, right? I got 4 state bids. We got to count the county bids too, not the 4. I got 4 state bids, county bids, the in and out of recovery, street. So I got about 22, 23 years tied up in programs, jails, and county bids. And I'm only 55. So did it work out for me? Was it a good investment? You know what I'm saying? Not for me. It wasn't a good investment. 22 years, you can never get that time back. You can never get that time back.
But you know what is, it just moves me in a different way. Now I sit and I look at all of us here, and collectively, we have lost 200 and something years worth of even more of our lives. And it's just, I just realized right now, like the sacrifices that we thought we were making, and it really wasn't worth it. Imagine we're here and we have over 200 years
Lost time.
of lost time.
And you know what? Made somebody else rich. Made somebody else rich. I'm tired of making the taller paper man rich, the commissary lady rich. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got some money but me. You know what I'm saying? Do I really want to go to my grave and not accomplish anything? And a little bit of time I did, you know what I'm saying, accomplish something, I gave it right back. You know, I don't end it with this. Joe could be like, yo, I'm hustling. What you hustling for? Trying to feed my family. Who feeds your family when you up north? When your little stash went out, who fed your family? Who fed you when you was up north? Who sent them food packages? Your family, the same person you out here sending bricks and throwing bricks at the penitentiary to feed, have to come back and give all that money right back and their hard-earned money. So at the end of the day, this program is designed to address people that not have been addressed. Any legal gain. I'm talking about the politicians that steal money. I'm talking about the swiper, the drug dealer, the stick-up boy. A lot of these people don't get high. They're getting high on this lifestyle. It's, you know what I'm saying? Money is a mood alternator. You get some money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? You got the little poppy and stuff. Have that money a little funny. And you see how your self-esteem might go down. Like, for me anyway, I keep it on odd. I ain't got no money. My self-esteem is crazy. And I think of some crazy things to get some damn money in my pocket, whether I'm using or not using. You know what I'm saying? And I see that now, like since I've been home, I had some urges. I'm like, I'm in the store and ain't nobody around. I said, oh my God. And I had to fight it like this. I'm in front of a store that I used to go to. I'm on Madison Avenue because I deliver in a lot of Madison Avenue, Park out, delivering all the buildings. I'm in front of the store waiting for the bus. And this place, let's say no names because, might have some open stuff, But they got dresses like shirts that's like $400, jeans $600, Victoria B. And wasn't nobody there. And it's one of them stores I just go, fill up my garbage bag and come out with $6,000-7,000 worth of stuff. And wasn't nobody there. That's it. Little one girl all the way in the back. I said, this must be the devil. And I just came home too. You know what I'm saying? I just started, no, I was home like 3 months. I just started working. I said, this ain't nothing but the devil. But you know what? I fought it and I made it through another day. And I'm here to bring this presentation to you because of it. Like if you're fighting something, any type of addiction, man, address it before it takes over your life. Um, I'm reaping the benefits of doing the right thing. Go ahead.
When you have my addiction wasn't no drugs or nothing like that. Who you address? So, what I've been through, because I did 32 years. I came home 2018 at the end of 2018. And I addressed it, but I didn't address it. So how do you address it? Really address it and leave it alone.
Or
Who you talk to?
who, me?
No.
Oh, okay, you talk. Okay, you got to remember that this is a journey, not a destination. This recovery
So
thing
you
is
said sooner or later that's a go-to, right?
everything will
It
pass.
disappear too, right?
No, it doesn't disappear.
So,
No, it doesn't disappear.
Okay.
Everything what I'm trying to say is it's an ongoing thing. Like any 12-step program, and us that did things or have certain addictions, like it's just like if I've got cancer, if I don't treat it on a regular basis, it's gonna go. It might go into remission, but sooner or later it's gonna come back up and it has to be addressed again. So before it gets into remission, we keep on doing what we gotta do. We keep on staying in tune with something. Keep on reminding yourself the pain you went through. The pain you went through when you did what you did and you had to do that 32 years.
I ain't go through no pain.
I mean, no pain when you did 32 years?
Nope. That's the whole point. I didn't have no pain. I didn't have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was cold.
You was numb.
I was numb. Yeah, to the whole
Okay,
situation.
to the whole situation.
So I'm asked now. It's like once you in a situation, now you locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was my first time ever been locked up.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you deal with that once you in there and you sit and think? My thing, I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it just go by, but then it'll come back. It's like who ain't nobody here I want to talk to, cause don't nobody know my pain.
Yeah.
In reality, I didn't know my own pain. So how can I talk to somebody and they can't address my pain because I didn't say I have a pain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That pain that I had was gone.
It was numb.
No,
Gone.
gone.
Gone. Okay.
It was gone. Because the person was gone.
Okay.
So it's like, how can I deal with that? And when you address something, how can you address this to somebody? They ain't been in your pain. They ain't been where you been at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
how can I address that? Who can I talk to? Nobody. Because ain't nobody. I ain't gonna say nobody. Let me rephrase that. I ain't talking to the right person
Yeah.
that been in my pain, that been where I've been at. So
you have to find that person, seek that person, and ask God to bring that person in your life. But until then, this is only suggestions. This program is suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing. Like I have a problem with people telling me what to do. My mother asked me, Tony, can you go to the store? Can you go clean up your room? So I was raised with asking in a proper way, and you don't get more. So when people come in authority, my whole thing is like, no.
Right.
So I made this a program of suggestions. This is suggested. You can do what you want with the suggestion. The information is still valid. But this is suggesting what I do. And what I do when I've gone through something, like I use people as a sounding board. I might be talking to you. You might not be hearing nothing gotta say, but I'm getting out what I gotta hear. Like where I'm at, my case managers, I snatch them. Check this out. You're gonna hear me out. You're gonna earn your money today. You're gonna earn your money today. And this is what I'm going through. And after I drop it, you can do what you want with it. I dropped it. I left it there. I did what I got to do for me. You know, like I'm 55 and like I came up here on 7 months and I've seen so many people die around me and it kind of shakes me, but like, is your number coming? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it right. Let me get this right. I have no more chances. So what I do, I gotta drop this because I know I will use, steal, rob at the drop of a dime. You know, I got an old girlfriend I talked to since I was 17, right? And she takes. I don't take no type of medications. I take like maybe no narcotics. Like I came home, I couldn't sleep because I was working overnights in the jail. The safe was like, oh, I'll give you some Ambien. I said, you're not giving me anything. I'll just stay up. I'll eventually go to sleep. I smoked coke. I was used to staying up 6 days. You know what I'm saying? I smoked that, you know, because when I was getting high, I'm going to steal. I'm going to steal. I'm going to compromise some accounts. I'm going to do something because I'm not going to have you spoon feed me. Here, take that dime and go about. No, I'm sitting at the table. I'm excessive in a lot of things I do, which sometimes is good and sometimes it's bad. But I use people as a sounding board. Like, drop what you need to drop. Oh, I'll tell you about this girl. Girlfriend I know since I was 17. We used to talk. You know, she was green when I met her. She wound up getting high and everything. And she got her life back together. And she said, she takes this. She said, Tony, if I don't take this pill, I'm going to steal and get high. She said, I'm going to rob somebody. And she's dead ass serious. I don't know what the pill is. She said, but it helps her. I swear to God. She told me that recently. She said, Tony, if I don't take it, I'm going to get high and I'm going to steal. She said she's going to steal first and then she might get high. There's some pill that helps. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is like a lot of times we got to, and someone, this, what I modeled my speaking gave this guy named Michael Johnson. Everybody been up north and did KSAC. Y'all seen them old Michael Johnson tapes, right? Michael Johnson's the truth. He said one thing that always stuck with me. Find out what you're recovering from because this drug shit is nothing but the symptom of symptom of some problems you're going through. Find out what you're recovering from by all means necessary. Find out what you're recovering from. And with that, I thank you all for coming. HRI, Hustlers Redemption Intergroup, it's a movement. Um, if you know somebody who might be going through something, they never used a drug. Most of us got kids, grandkids, that's knee deep in the game, man. My videos are on YouTube, Anthony Fahad Johnson, Hustlers Redemption Intergroup, step 1, 2, and 3, and I'll give everybody a pamphlet. I thank everybody for coming. I thank Osbourne Association for bringing me here, Miss Ingham, Miss Christine. What's your name again, bro?
Oh, Ron.
Ron. Thank you, Ron, for having me. We're gonna have some pizza. I thank y'all for coming. Thank you very much. We out of here. Appreciate it.